to execute it, Shaq.
Yes, he has a winning pedigree, comes from a Spurs background under the great Greg Popovich. Had a good postseason, coached well versus the Pacers last year in the playoffs.
You hear that phrase a lot, championship pedigree. You've got championship pedigree. You got 4 rings. What does it feel like to have the pedigree?
Well, actually, I have 4 pedigrees. If I won 4 times, that would give me 4 pedigrees, right?
Yeah. And you've got 4 degrees, too.
Wow.
Plus a pedigree.
Actually, you know what?
Now you got 5 degrees.
5 degrees. Thank you, Ernie.
I forgot the pedigree.
I got 5 degrees. Thank you, Ernie.
Wow. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. The Miami Heat have come to Phillips Arena with one thing in mind, taking down the Atlanta Hawks team that has become one of their staunchest opponents. Now, fully back from the injury, Al Horford is back into the mix.
Yeah, and the fans have been waiting for this moment for a while. I'll bet they're going to let him know how happy they are to have him back on the court. He's worked extremely hard to return to the lineup as quickly as possible. I know he's been waiting for this day, too.
Yeah, Clark, the work they were able to do while he was out impressed me. I mean, they deserve a ton of credit for not panicking and continuing to play good basketball without him.
So here's Miami's starting group. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Chris Bosh is out there with Whiteside, and it's Dragic in at the 1. He dishes it to Wade. Bosh sets the pick for Wade. Feeds to Dang. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Fades away. And he gets it to go.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Utah Jazz.
And Kevin, they played such terrific defense in that game. It took a lot of pressure off them at the other end of the court.
Yeah, and you can't just pick 1 or 2 players out who stood out defensively. There was plenty of credit to go around.
Outside Dragic. 11 feet out and he hits it. Dragic has got his first points of the night. Now T. Just 3 on the clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
Yeah, Atlanta shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, pretty good numbers for this club a year ago, Kevin. 78% as a team from the free throw line.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Good if it goes. The shot is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks ahead. They're up by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Coming up next Thursday, November 20th, Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat. It's the real deal.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, Steve, Clark, your thoughts?
Yeah, they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Dang and McRoberts holding down the forward spots. And it's Anderson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bazemore misses. Wade with it. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Here's Chalmers. Here's McRoberts. Off target with his three. Puts up the baby hook. Chalmers' shot is no good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit. Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
And Wade slams it in. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see
Come
in a
on.
blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here.
Well,
shaking his head.
you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Tie game in Atlanta. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Here's Dragic. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Korver and Carroll, and it's Teague in a point guard. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And here's Bosch for three, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Bosch has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Heat. Teague against Dragic. Stolen. Left side, Dan. Atlanta with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Yeah, a very familiar opponent. They've played these guys an awful lot over the years, and this is the first of their 4 get-togethers this season.
The Heat leading by 3. Outside, Dragic. Bosch up on top. Back to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, here's Wade. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Both teams will make substitutions. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
The D failed to box out the shooter and gave them another opportunity.
It's stolen by Haslem. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Tune in next Wednesday, November 19th. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs take on LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Live from Quicken Loans Arena, it's the real deal.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity, guys? Terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions.
On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Haslem and Bosch up front. Dragic is out there with Chalmers. And it's McRoberts in at the small forward. That's a 2 from Korver. Nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, if you like offense, you'll love this game.
Yep, a high-scoring affair. Both squads saving their energy for the offensive end of the floor because they definitely aren't doing anything defensive.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Schroeder passes to Millsap. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
And that's an intentional foul. For the Hawks, Damari Carroll comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. The Heat also changing it up. Whiteside's jumped in for Hest. Bang comes in for Josh McRoberts. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
Here's Teague. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
That was essential that he cashed in on those free throws. They're within 1 possession.
And here are the Heat now. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Going both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Dishes it to Horford. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Connects! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big moment in this game.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. Hawks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Count it! Well, guys, for a point guard, he can punch it.
Yes, sir. I mean, that would have been unheard of about a decade and a half ago, Kevin, seeing a guy bounce like that at his side.
Good point.
Times have changed, though, guys. We got guards all over the league who can play way above the rim.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This has really become an intense ball game ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And a chance here to send it into overtime.
Need a 3.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Dwayne, you had a huge impact on the boards tonight. Was that something you tried to do?
Yeah, Coach told me to rebound. I've been trying to rebound lately, so just trying to get down there and help our big guys out.
You did exactly that, Dwayne. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Goran Dragic.